We are still on the banks of River Arjianari at the beautiful Niranjan Shah Stadium, Rajkot, for the third and final game of the IDFC First Bank ODI series between India and Ireland.
Leading from the front, Pratika Rawal, Harleen Diol, Jemima Rodrigues, all of whom had a brilliant outing, and the only 100 of the series coming off Jemima Rodrigues. Minu Mani comes in place of Saima Thakur, Tanuja Kanwar in place of Priya Mishra, who will be joined by Deepti Sharma, the pick of the bowlers. Tita Sadhu, Saili Satgare will lead the seam department for India.
Ireland showing a lot of spirit in this series as a young side.
Here we go. ODI number 3. Beautiful shot this. Majestic. First boundary of this game.
Also that the ODI World Cup in India, and there is a misfield. Just trying to get her flow in. And the game also to see. That's a lovely piece of timing from Pratika Rawal.
Brilliant form. Oh, there she goes. Downtown. The first boundary for Smriti in this innings. Expect those pictures here in Gujarat. Oh, top edge. But gets it fine enough. A boundary for Pratika. Fortune is there. But this is a good shot. Has come out playing a different brand of cricket, these two. Looking a lot more aggressive and attacking in their approach so far.
If you have the ability to make it count when you're in good nick. Played away on the onside. Another boundary for Rawal. In fact, it's a leg by. Didn't come over the bat.
Most of the bowlers got their thumb under the ball to give it a little more stability. Good shot. Finds the gap. Another 12 run over. 49 now without loss, India. Goes over the top. Times it all right. And she's in imperious form. It's not going to swing as much as she's expecting it to be. Goes leg side. Goes to a favourite shot.
She does play the shot really well. Picking the length quickly enough and trust.
This is too easy. It just seems that the Ireland team haven't arrived for this contest, Izzy.
Yeah, thank you. No, definitely.
Simple, elegant, stylish and effective. First maximum for Smriti Mandana in India. Once more. It's just the other side of the fence this time. The result, same.
It's just a different gravy. The sound off the bat. Arlene Kelly just looking like
straight as an arrow yet again. These are easy pickings for Smriti Mandana.
Chris Sargent put the jump in. I'd love to see how close this was to her.
Just a simple gift to the left-hander from Sargent. One more. Not enough timing on that from Smriti Mandana, but the elevation allows her to come back for a couple of runs. 50 for Smriti Mandana. Her 31st half century for India.
And I just love this from Smriti Mandana, the way she goes about her cricket. Just needed one. Knew there was a big gap down the ground. Something that she's used to doing, raising the bat for passing 50. She'll be desperate.
Impression. Just like that. The stroke making continues and the fluency as well for Smriti Mandana. 107 without loss.
Where I guess she would ideally want to play them. Or thick outside edge. Yeah, boundary for Smriti.
She is looking to make room.
Steps out. Another 6, another maximum of Smriti's bat. She's on a roll.
Using the feet, not a surprise.
A third in a row for Pratika. Right through this series. Back to back 50s for Pratika. 51 of just 52. Another half century for this young player from Delhi. On 131 without loss, India, as Pratika get to another half century.
To have playing the shot well on 46, playing the shot well on 46 is an indication of the confidence that she has about.
Oh, that's poor. Straight through. Eva Koenig better than run a ball rather. 4. Down leg side again. The 150 partnership comes up, and this for the first time in women's ODI, or rather second. Oh, slow delivery. Induces the outside edge. But it's in the gap. Another boundary.
Not exactly where she intended, but she'll take the result because she's been in a hurry in the last few.
Oh, that's very nicely played. Deft touch. Extremely fine. It wasn't a bad delivery at all.
Minimum of effort from Pratika.
Barring one opportunity. It's about identifying if she can press the pedal a bit more, just like Pratika Rawal has done over here. A boundary on the onside, adding to that total for India.
Another fine.
Might want to come back for the second. There's an opportunity. Fastest ever 100 for India, coming from Smriti Mandana. A 10th century to her. What a year she's had in 2024. What a way she started in 2025.
Just keeps getting better, and what a way to bring it about. Century of 2025. We kept on thinking every match that she would.
It's just a continuation from where she left. It's an area which has been
The highest number of maximums Smriti Mandana has hit in an innings already. And a little bit of a misfield there on the boundary allows a 4 as well.
Being far too high up before she approached that ball, Alana Dalzell.
Beats the extra cover fielder. Pratika Rawal, elegant as ever with that cover drive, and finds another boundary.
top stuff this yet again from Smriti Mandana.
Taking on that fielder as well.
And again, won't get to the boundary as a maximum, but it just can beat the fielder for a 4 in the bargain. Expensive over, 217 without loss. Just add one more to that list of the maximums that have come out of Smriti Mandana's bat today.
That was a good ball from Laura Delaney.
Length was the key, and all our Prendakas just got that completely wrong.
Deep.
The first real happy moment for the Irish girls. Seeing the back of Smriti Mandana. A sharp catch. Nicely taken
And
at short.
Poor delivery, it has to be said, down leg side. It seems like the only way Ireland were going to get her out today was a bit of luck. And lucky Ava Canning, one of the taller players, in the right place. They just brought her in, and maybe that's why Smriti Mandana go about this 135 from just 80 deliveries. Strike rate
135 to her name. India 233 and Richa Ghosh
3. Laura Delaney, well, she came on to bowl in the last over. We were happy to see her. She won't be happy to see that. 4 more. Too easy that from Pratika Rawal. Just had to follow the ball around.
Oh, that's a very good looking shot. Technically so sound.
That boundary brings up the 250 of the Indian innings.
Then to pick a couple of cues sitting out, and Richa Ghosh gets a boundary through backward point. End of over. India moves to 262 for
You know
1.
what? Maybe we should sit with her and take a go through all her records. But in the meantime, 6 to end the over. Richa's first. It seems like there might be a few more to come. 8 sixes so far. Oh, nicely played. And the arrogance again, the swag again. Almost a no-look shot from Richa.
Deft touch from her on that occasion. Once again, the wrist coming into play. And the placement was absolutely spot on.
Should be 4 more. And so it is. A 50 partnership comes up. 284 for 1 after 33 overs, India.
The line and swirling on her toes to find the gap behind square on the onside, giving it direction. As once again sped away to the boundary.
Experience and coaching. Thick outside edge. Richa gets away with that one. A little unfortunate for Ava Canning.
Also, I think the more they play this format, practice, and I believe they don't play too many ODIs also, along with a young team. The experience of playing ODI format is also relatively less. So the more they play.
When sides like Ireland play together and go on to make a mark, and that's nicely played away. Another ordinary effort at shot fine enables the ball to squeeze.
She knows where the fielder is. Yes, you would expect that to be stopped.
There it is. Maiden ODI 100. Pratika Rawal, a superstar in the making. Her 5th in List A games, but her first in ODI cricket and international cricket, and first of many
She's
to
got
come.
her opportunity. She's grabbed her opportunity with both hands, and after getting
Richa goes straight down the ground. Starts this over with a boundary.
.100 mark in the 36th over. Richa Ghosh, well, she's able to take it from right under her eyes, lift it straight back over the bowler's head, and despite the 2 fielders being back,
350s. And adding a century to that tally. She's just continuing on her merry way as well.
how often do you see it pass the milestone and then open?
It's up in the air. Can she get under it? No, she cannot. Miscue from Richa Ghosh saves her.
Yeah, like most times.
Difficult shot. Ava Canning isn't able to hold on to that one. Goes over her. for a maximum. 18 runs coming off that over 317 for one.
They're getting to 100 rather than coming down the track, this time staying back.
Goes over the top. Oh, mid off there. Georgina Dempsey with that effort.
I think lauded for the kind of an effort that they put around. Georgina Dempsey has been bowling as well in the mid-off region. She'll know that she should have taken.
Cuts through the offside and gets to her 50. Fifth 50 for Richa Ghosh. And what an innings it's been. Promoted up the order, batting at number 3. And striking at 100.
I think what's been key as well, she hasn't had to try too hard.
And again, this time to the other side of cover. 2 boundaries in that over, 332 for one, India. The last ball of the previous over, full in length, and Richa Ghosh was ready for it. Have that offside ring. And once
Really well measured innings.
timing of Richa Ghosh. Over extra cover and another 4. 10 now already.
There, the ball might just be in the line of the wicket, and picking up the idea of what the bowler is trying to protect to where you can get a boundary or a maximum. 100 partnership comes up as well.
Full and straight from Arlene Kelly does the trick. Richa Ghosh looking to whip that to the leg side, but her stumps are rattled. Wicket number 2 for Ireland.
But full, straight, a little bit slower. Richa Ghosh is looking to get on with things as she so often does. Just plays inside the line. And she's trying to play too correctly. Stick to your strengths. In the wicket, that of the dangerous Richa Ghosh. 59. India 330.
First ODI 53 not out. Second ODI 2 not out. Yet to be dismissed in this series. Another 4 and a great way to start this over.
The percentage of boundaries hit in that region looked to bowl straight at the stump, sometimes with a cross seam, sometimes with a change of pace, but they've persisted with that field of a mid-off or sometimes even a mid-on
Spin.
field.
This time a leg side. Back-to-back 4s to start the over.
And this is good improvisation. Well aware of the confidence of 100 that also a maiden one for Pratika Rawal is there. And it's good to see that she's not really throwing her bat at everything after having reached great bat that also.
Picks that up leg side. A bit of work to do. And comes around well. Orla Prendergast, a brilliant fielder. Full toss and makes the most of it. Does Pratika Rawal.
Have to still try and stick to your strength. It's a change of pace delivery from Arlene Kelly. And an absolute gift with no protection on the onside for Pratika.
Bludgeon down the ground. Delaney does well to get out of the way. And Tejal Hasabnis with her first 4.
Higher up, but I think this is exactly what you're talking about, Anjum. She's got the strength of just coming into the crease of Sabnas. Why not give her the role for the next over or 2 of scoring the boundaries? And then once you get your energy back, you can.
Earlier on was 370, which was achieved in the last game.
Difficult for the captain.
Another aerial shot. Very well placed again. Moves on to 149 now, Pratika.
She's definitely shifted. But once she got past the 100 mark, she's brought in the element of power into her game. She's looking to cream the ball to all parts of the ground, and that's a good hit down the ground.
The 150 comes up for Pratika. Her first ODI 100, and she's turning it into a big one.
150 in 127. Pratika Rawal with 19 hits to the boundary and one.
Yeah, as long as she's not mentally tired. Well, the 50 partnership now comes up of just 31 balls. And making it look very...
Doesn't look like she's tired. She can bat all day long with the sort of temperament that she has.
Stepped a little bit too early, little towards the leg side. It's chipped up in the air and takes it nicely. Dempsey's the catcher, makes no mistake, and what a fabulous innings from Pratika Rawal comes to an end. An absolutely
Long time now. Tedium obviously got into that shot as well. Holding out to long off, playing against the turn. Pratika Rawal did make enough room for herself, but the distance was not forthcoming. End of a fabulous innings from the
playing for the first time. Minu's playing for the first time. Ninth. That's a strength down the ground. And a powerful looking shot. It starts the over with a boundary.
that was taken on the up and was inside the circle, and it was wide as well. She found the gap perfectly, Tejal. Nice flourish, good flow of the bat, and powerfully struck too.
When you know your game, but you also know your partner's game. That's nicely placed. 400 comes up for the first time for Indian WODIs. Only being the third team now after Australia. And that's in the gap. That's a good shot. Bisecting the field to perfection, Hurley in the all.
Onside for her to exploit. There it was. Using the wrist and getting the elevation. A big backlift as well from her on that occasion.
Deep inside the crease. She goes again. Goes over mid-off this time. That is very good batting from Hurleen. Using the depth of the crease and her experience batting low down the order.
Over the mid-off. And the line also, Orla Pendergast tried to bowl the offside line. Through, it was such a good looking shot through the line. Hurleen Diol gets a bounce.
Straight down the throat and take it. A good catch. Prendergast, the fielder, judged it well. Hurleen.
That's what happens when you keep a tight line and you bowl to your field. You're forcing the batter to convert certain shots, and at this stage of the time, Lindiol hit the deep mid-wicket for 15. India loses their fourth for 400.
Average is almost 30 in ODI cricket. Oh, soft dismissal, extremely soft dismissal.
Prendergast taking out the pace, bowling into the pitch. They're looking to generate some power, they're unable to do so because of the lack of pace. Results in a simple.
$100, 1250s as the the fielding as well. A lot to be desired from. Extremely good levels. They've allowed the levels to drop.
I think when it comes to fielding, it is also important, the fitness.
Straight to the fielder. Jemmy wanted to, but sent back, and rightly so. They've been made to toil. Now pinning the toss, India electing to bat first.
Down a mammoth total in the second innings.
400 target to offer to the opposition. Gabby Lewis just around 20 degrees to getting slightly warmer. Interesting it will be of their approach, how they approach the start.
Continue with their mindset of attacking play. Titash
Sadhu with the first. How do you think the Indian women team will be approached? That's wavered from Titash.
Even stopping it, let alone gathering it. Valiant effort though from
Attacking straight away. You know what you'll get from the Irish batters? Attacking against the Indian bowlers.
good cricket this. Russia having bowled a couple of wides, charges down the track and decides to go over the top. But in control of the shot, but enough bat on it, and with the fielding restrictions applying.
Should be close. Should be close. I think you're adjacent. Gabby Lewis with first strike.
Always a challenge to play the trifle shot, but there's not enough bounce, and it's quartered on the batter. One, Ireland lose their first wicket on 18.
Lovely. Excellent timing.
Well, after that bouncer over, all she had to do was miss her. And remember, she was cottoned by Deepti Sharma.
Bowlers should be looking to do. Wicket for Sairi Satkare.
And ensuring she hits the stumps if the batter misses. Nice seam position, no doubt about that. On that particular occasion, just ricocheting of the half century in the previous game, dismissed for a not here. And
boundary to wide, waiting to be punished.
Good gapping from Sarah Forbes. Good head position as well, considering quite how wide. Nice and late. And I think she didn't try and overhit it. That was the key. Managed to get it.
Very wavered. Yet again, not expected from Titash as a leg by.
Two openers, which you'd be surprised about. They've had plenty of time to relax in the first innings.
And she does it nonchalantly too. Picks the length quickly enough and dragged it down Tita Sadhu, and it was there to be hit. Pendergrass.
This. She learned from the mistake of Gabby Lewis, who probably tried to play.
It's the fourth. A good hit. Nice piece of timing to stop.
Bat nicely behind, goes straight down the ground.
That's the gap talking about. This side off stump and gets a boundary, and a 50 comes up for Ireland.
Around, she connects it well. There's a huge gap there on the off side. This should add a lot of confidence to Pendergast.
That's a good hit. That's a very good hit.
Aggressive Prendergast. And she's able to take it with that angle. With the fielder inside at this point, still in
Skill to purchase wickets. Need to flight a little ball.
And Prendergast now's going to miss out on those.
quickly rock back. And it's just the offside cord and all of them in.
The revolution She goes big.
Good use of the feet.
Reach as well. I don't think she reached with the foot, but then she had to extend in the end. Mid on inside the circle. Good use of the feet. Please.
And nicely done again.
There she goes. Goes over mid off.
When you have mid off, mid on up, you can't really gives time for the batter to come to the pitch of the ball and just time. You would like to cut down on a little bit of that loop. She was bowling really well the first couple of
India's playing.
International cricket, and what a pleasing sight to get all our friends.
Looking to run it fine against the left-arm spinner. Sidearm action. Not much of turn from the surface either. In a very disappointing manner. Dismissed with 36. Ireland 88 for 3.
Pendergast didn't cover the stumps. Great footwork from Laura Delaney straight away and takes on the fielders to good effect. Her first boundary.
In fact, 7 of them, and she decides to take the challenge on. And that's exactly what Forbes is targeting. Field. The left-arm spinner does have the habit of bowling from different.
I don't want to leave her too long. Laura Delaney will take on Deepti Sharma, who looks to get Sarah Forbes. I think they'll have to send this upstairs. I think she could be in trouble. Sarah Forbes, direct hit.
Striker end. Please give me best side on angle. I can see ball in the hand. Can you please rock and roll one more time?
Can't keep Deepti Sharma out of the action. The slightly struggling Sarah Forbes as she tried to reach her